Hello children, welcome to Unorthodox Learning YouTube channel. I am back again, and on your request I am going to tell you the format of informal letter, traditional format of writing informal letter. Now what are informal letters or personal letters? These are the letters which we write to our friends, colleagues or acquaintances are called personal letters. These have a simple informal style. The subject of such letters are invitation, request, apology, congratulations, sympathy, thanksgiving and conveying news. So the letters which we write personally to our near and dear ones, to our relatives, are called informal letters, and today we are discussing here the traditional format of writing informal letter. Now the very first thing which you have to keep in mind while writing the format of informal letter is, in traditional format you will begin with address of the writer, means sender's address. Sender's address is written at the top right hand corner of the page in the traditional format. It is written at the top right hand corner of the page, and you may put a comma at the end of each line of the address and a full stop at the end of the last line, as I have put it here. So you have to write sender's address at the top right hand side corner of the page and write it in 3 lines. Put a comma after every line and a full stop at the end of the last line. Then what you will do? Then you will leave a line to make it clear, and just below the sender's address you will write date. You will write the date in the format which I have written. You will not write the date like 18th May means 18, then you will put a hyphen or a slash, and then you will write the number of month means 05, and then you will again put a slash. No, that will be wrong. You will write the date in this format only in which I have written, and that is written directly below your sender's address. Now the third point is greeting or salutation. Now go to the left hand side of the page and write the salutation. The greeting or salutation has a line to itself and is followed by a comma. That means after writing salutation you have to put a comma. The form of greeting will depend on the relation in which you stand to the person to whom you are writing. Means if you are writing it to your near relatives, then you can greet your relative like dear mummy, dear dad, dear grandma. And if you are writing to your close friends, then you can write the name of your friend, means dear Sohan or dear Mac. So the greeting or salutation depends on the relation in which you stand to the person to whom you are writing. After writing salutation, we'll come to the body of the letter, and before starting anything in the body of the letter, the first para will contain the opening sentence of the letter. Opening sentence depend on the question. What kind of question you have got, means what kind of letter you are writing. It might be for different situation the opening sentence will be different. I am giving you some opening sentences. I am very sorry to tell you. If you are telling something sad, you can begin your letter with this line: I am very sorry to tell you. If you are excited to tell something to your friend or to your mother, and you can begin your letter like do you know what has happened to, means like this. And if you are thanking for the previous letter which you have received from your close relative, you can begin your letter, body of the letter, with thank you for your letter, and after that you can continue writing with the main body of the letter. That means the fourth point is coming to the first paragraph, beginning the body of the letter, you will begin it with an opening sentence. I have given you many examples how can you begin your sentences. After this, you please do not write hi, hello, I think you are in the pink of your health, because this seems to be very kiddish in class 9th and 10th. So please avoid writing hi, hello, and I'm writing this letter in the pink of your health or my health. Don't use these kinds of phrases or sentences. Next is coming to the second and third para. Whatever the letter is about, whatever is asked in the question, you will write that in the body of the letter in second and third paragraph. Means the subject matter of the letter is given in this part. The body of the letter must be broken into paragraphs. After writing the complete letter, after completing the letter, the most important part of the letter is ending of the letter, that is the concluding sentence or the closing sentence. We have started our letter with an opening sentence and we will conclude our letter with a closing sentence. So the letter should be concluded with a sentence which has some connection with the topic of the letter. The last sentence may be in the form of conveying love and respect to the family members, and I'm giving you some examples. Give my regards to your parents, or you can write, we all miss you here, I'm looking forward to your visit, I look forward to hearing from you soon. Means depending on the question, depending on the type of letter which you are writing, you can end your letter with the concluding sentence, with the closing sentence. After that, the most important thing which you should keep in mind is subscription. How can you write subscription? So for subscription, if you are writing to your near relatives or anything, you can use either yours affectionately, yours lovingly, or your loving son, your loving daughter. Like this you can write subscription, and after the subscription you will write your name. Use your first name only for this purpose in personal letters. After writing yours affectionately or yours lovingly, you will put a comma. But all this subscription will come to the right hand side of your page. So this is all about the format of writing writing a personal letter in traditional format. I have given you one specimen. You can see in this specimen, in this I read the question. Imagine that you are in a boarding school and have performed poorly in your terminal examination. Write a letter to your mother explaining the reason for your poor performance and tell her how you plan to do better in the forthcoming examinations. So I have written the sender's address here in 3 lines at the top right hand side corner of the page. I have put commas after every line and a full stop at the end of the last line. Then just below the sender's address, I have written date in the perfect format which I have told you. After writing date, I have come to the left hand side of my page and I have written salutation, dear mother, and then comma, and beginning with opening sentence. I know that you are very disappointed with my half yearly report that you must have received last week, followed by the subject matter of the letter. I have divided it into 2-3 paragraphs. Then coming to the concluding sentence. Please do not be worried about my health. I am much better. I look forward to meeting you during the midterm break. Means you have to conclude it with proper sentence. Next is the subscription. For this I have written yours lovingly, yours Y capital, L small. If you are writing yours affectionately, Y capital, A small, you will put a comma at the end of this, and then you will write your name just below this. You will write your name, first letter capital, rest all lowercase, and only first name of your letter, or first name of your first name you will write. This is how we write personal letters in traditional format. Now please subscribe to Unorthodox Learning. Don't forget to click on the bell icon. Hit that bell icon if you enjoyed learning, and please write down your doubts in the comment sections. Thank you.